it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Why is he coming there? And how come he instantly focuses me over, like, killing that other insect? How come that's how it works? We were gonna do this the way that's more expensive but easier. So, in order to craft, the stuff we're gonna need here. We need 3 to make 1, so 9 per piece, right? No, even more than that. 4, 8, 11 total. So I need 33 berry chunks. So let's go to the hedge, shoot down some berries instead of trying to kill bombardier beetles. We're gonna have to wait until that other bombardier beetle respawns. Ladybugs, I think. So let's go ahead and kill this one similar to the way we killed
We had a good run.
No, don't die, please. You get stunned. Thank you. Let's run away. Let's just run away. Let's just go home. It'd be kind of cool to see Scorpion from a small perspective. Or really a lot of larger creatures. Like there could be pseudo scorpions. Those are the little house pests you get. If you guys have ever heard of those. We're gonna have to craft. And then let's go and craft a mask.
That's
Start
pretty
by
safe.
equipping that.
Safer.
Let's go collect some petals. Pulley armor, because that's kind of the way I progress in this game.
Don't even need to boil it.
There's plenty around here. I don't really want to fight you right now. Can we not? Perhaps instead settle on another time to battle to the death? Okay. Well, as long as the battle stays a 1v1, because I'm not interested in fighting both you and your mom. Just remember, you asked me to do this. If you die, it's not even my fault. See, that's not my fault. You asked for this. Oh, so you can do a whole lot more without the threat of being raided. Unless the messages have been showing up and I just haven't noticed. I don't even think I'm at threat of being raided right now. Which is just dandy, actually. That's handy. Oh my god. All you children want to prove your worth. Can't you just do your desk job like the rest of us? Now you died too, is that what you wanted? How many of these do I have? I have 10 now? How many do I need? I need 4 and 2, so I got everything I need. We're good. Got that. We need a chest plate and these.
I feel a little less squishy now.
There we go. On to the next stage. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna want to head back into the pond here quick. we're gonna want to check and see if there's any more. Sorry, we don't need that out. We need this out. Yes, put that out, please. Thank you. We want to check and see if there's any more bones ready. So. I wonder if you're gonna have to collect something else before you can go through this door. No, it's still locked.
I got the science.
There is something behind it now, though. You just have to kill the assistant manager. I'm
Taking
really
a look.
excited. Talking mushrooms, telephones. Oh man, I cannot wait. Hopefully that's not what the reward is, just that table full of upgraded resource. Hopefully there's actually something lore-wise in there. I'm just super excited though that it's actually got a purpose now. I'm sure this episode's gonna be cut into multiple, because we're at 2.5 hours of recording. Or maybe not, since a lot of it was kind of nothing, just a lot of gathering. Hell, who knows, maybe it'll just be trimmed down to like a quick highlight reel of killing different creatures, getting frustrated, dying to the wolf spider 100 billion times. Who knows? Or maybe I cut that out and made it look like I did it first try. In that case, I did it first try. I'm the greatest gamer of all time. So close. Wait, we have all the sunken bones we need. We only need 5? Oh, we just need some eel strands. Okay. Do I have my dagger? Alright, hold on 1 second. Never mind, I thought I needed 6. I wish there was some like, I don't know, variation. There we go. Let's go ahead and deposit what we don't need. Don't need an axe. Can't use a bow. Can't use the hammer. Don't need berries or these. Hold on, let me just... Well, I need my mushrooms, but don't need the arrows or this smoothie, which we should build a smoothie thing soon so we can heal. Don't need that or this string. I don't need to bring the leggings or helmet with us. We just built those. We're already putting them away. Ant parts, don't need to bring that with. Don't need the berry leather or this. We need this spear, this, the shovel perhaps. Don't need that. We're not going to do any indoor combat except maybe 3 seconds of it. So well, just because that we're going to take with actually. Let's scan this before we break this.
Science.
I can't turn these right away, can I? No, I have to interact inside first. Okay. I like how it uses the raw signs to lure you to the right spot.
Science.
Okay, we're here.
Each member of the Tully family, excepting yours truly, looks at Brussels sprouts, the great cabbage of Belgium, with utter disdain. Within its densely packed leaves, a high-powered nutrient boost in a miniature form factor. And yet mealtime after mealtime, it is recklessly cast aside. Well, more for me. The body knows when it's lacking something. Funny that it doesn't tell the mind why, though. But I have taken the hint, and I'll do those brilliant horticulturalists of Belgium one better. You see, these little morsels are a prime candidate for experimentation in my new submersible multifunction lab. A closed-loop system complete with retractable solar dome. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
A lot.
Dr. Tully, it is almost time for your appointment.
Already? The joys of getting older. Trudy pushed me to go see a doctor after she remarked that I looked like a plate of wet ham. Very well. Mustn't be late and keep Dr. Applebaum waiting.
Initial diagnostic indicate that everything is in working order and ready to begin the Brussels sprouts. Live testing phase using the automated hydroponic aquacultural microponic system, or HAMS, I suppose. Going forward, Burgle task of cultivating the biodome mycelium network seems to have not been a complete failure, and signals are detectable in the extreme. Everything's operational, surprisingly active for fungal network. Harvesting is typically 90 days out, but initial tests show small sprouts are ready within the span of a week. You will look to optimize that further, keeping in mind a certain level of structural integrity is required to scale them up nearly to a grapefruit size, which they end up not being good for you, so don't eat them. Okay, let's go through this door first. Let's kill the Archer. Oh. Okay, do you just get the gold card for killing them for the first time now? Did they give up on making you kill all of them? What? Because I know for a fact I did not kill all of them. But I got the Tazy T. Didn't get the Tazy T because it... What? Or did they just not add any other Archers to the game? It would be nuts if they didn't. I'm sorry, I was just reading it to myself. No change from last week, but I feel we're on the cusp of something here, and I've got an idea. I shot awake this morning sweaty with a memory of a frantic energy of fitness infomercials that popped on before the kids' Saturday morning cartoon shows, and in those early hours before, annoyed at the greasy glow of skin stretched tight over bursting muscles, screams about some new trivial invention, veins bulging with hot blood, but what movement and excitement, that's what's missing. Our wilted PDS cokes need to get pumped up. With this inspiration, we're moving with the next generation vascular grafting. At the time of writing this, we've already removed the cumbersome stem from the growth process, rendering these axillary buds longing for a new system to be part of. I've had Burgle harvest the appendix artery off the old jarred appendix and have begun splicing them into the sprout roots, mending the union with a matter of agar glue. The systems, both man and plant, are not that different after all, but could they be this compatible? So he starts splicing things? It's a dangerous game you're playing there, Dr. Tully. So are you the horrifying monster we saw?
Nice and clean.
Some free bones, it looks like. And some koi scales. Not gonna pass those. That. And of course the upgrading material. You'll get some in every lab you do, it looks like. And all of these, just grab them all. No, put it away please though. Don't hold it. Because we're going to want it for specific. And here's what I was mainly talking about. We're also going to put that away. We don't want to hold it right now. Yeah, we're going to leave the rest. We don't need to actively go for the rest there. So let's head out to the first twisting puzzle. Which is going to be right over here. Going through the top or the bottom. Over here. Here it is. So you pop in through here. You gotta go when this fan isn't active. That's one. There's some milk molars in here too, but I don't have what I need to harvest that. We come all the way to the end here and get a scab, it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this scabby. Now we just need to make it all the way back in time. Did they remove the fan? This is some of the tensest sections, by the way, is when you're slowly swimming for your life. back to it. We're gonna go spin the next one. The second one's a whole lot easier because it's right out in the open. Well, I mean, it's the first one, and we can go hit the second one right after. I now just discovered the pond lab, ladies and gentlemen. Now usually it wants you to fight those guys, they're like guarding it, but you don't have to, you can just ignore them. Now we're in the actual lab, finally. We hit this button to open it back up. So this loops back to where we already were, as you can see. But now we got the rest of the lab at our disposal here, so Let's see if we remember which. We got one option, so there's like a secret spot in the water you have to swim in. Chest. Some more rocks. Rock. Generation 7 fitness stable vascular system have evolved into something inspirational. Sprout musculature. I can't read well, I'm sorry. Amplification research is going swimmingly. Generation 4 being taught that rhythm of the flesh is in a way of a fungal network could transmit the certain key. Each node is performing in tandem at peak efficiency, condensing crop cycle. If you want to read the rest of that, I'm going to stop a second so you can. Basically, he's building sprouts with muscles for whatever fucking reason. I'm sure if I read it carefully enough I'd know, but that's just too weird, man. So, here's where we're gonna go ahead and use this. Swim through this hole in the floor. Loot this chest. Then continue swimming and come out the other side. Okay, and now that we're here, pieces. We need to make our way this way. If I remember right, there's a scab down here. Yeah, if you dig it out, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Excuse me. And this can get put away because they die really quick, so trying to keep them intact as long as possible is important.
Dr. Applebaum has pronounced me in perfect health. For a man 20 years my senior, I must face the facts. The gray hairs, the wrinkles, they are not figments of the imagination. I can draw only one reasonable conclusion. It is the elusive fractional errors of the shrinking process which are the cause. Trudy has asked that I discontinue my experiments, but what choice do I have? If I quit now, I will have nothing. What will I be other than a failed inventor and scientist with no discoveries to his name, unable even to teach the basics of physics to a gaggle of hormonal teenagers? No! If this means that I must sacrifice 20 years of my life, then so be it.
Which is why he is going to start messing with more splicing. Test samples are good. Smack of the spatula clumps them right down. They don't want to be cooked apparently because you make them living. Wait, did I get the Burkle chip? No, it's here somewhere still. I missed it. I'm sorry. Right. Logged in. Which unlocks some computer stuff. Does that mean... Holy fuck! Yeah, more doors are open. Yeah. No, come on. Don't do that to me. this room? Oh, this is the room where all the TZTs came out of.
Science!
Nominal results not even marginally different from the initial pretest. Nitrogen cycle levels remain optimal. Fungus is robust, slightly loose. Making house calls, tell Burgle to fish the ring out. He makes a poem about the ring. Old news. Things we've already seen. Now we need to activate this. First, let's go ahead and harvest these. Don't eat these. These are just to beef up your healing smoothies. It's a failure. Don't eat them. They're bad for you. Got a full inventory. No!
Better than starving, I think. The super chip. That will get Burgle's memories off of this. I wonder if I have to blow on it. That usually solves the problem. That or flipping the console upside down. Oh, or maybe there's some little extraneous plastic tabs I need to snip off.
Oh god, no. You need to calm down. Now can we play the tape? Roll the fight with Trudy tape. No? No, okay. The fight with Trudy.
This time you've gone too far, Wendell Tully. You've done the unthinkable, trespassed the unforgivable. You missed Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh.
Who can blame Trudy? I know that I pushed things to the breaking point and that she has grit her teeth and borne it. She told me that she could not bear to watch me destroy my life, let alone hers, the children's, in single-minded pursuit of this technology. Never in all the years of knowing her has she given me such a cold, immovable ultimatum. My science or my family. But if only she could see. I am doing this for them. I understand it has been hard. It has been harder on no one more than myself. If only I had more time. If I could just prove to them the wonders that are so close now, they would understand, wouldn't they? And if they did not, perhaps they never understood me at all.
Heck of an engineer to be able to build something like this.
The video monitor's not gonna play like the exercising videos or what? We are missing one log, but oh. No, not this way. There's one door that leads you straight out. I'd rather take. Is it? Maybe it was the other way. Yeah, it's here.
Science!
that's it. That's the pond done now. We can go ahead and give that to Burgle and dream again. As I'm sure it's going to be a dream after each of the major. Burgle, I got a new
It's
chip.
nice to see you. How can I help you today? I knew I could count on you. Please hold while I update my files. Here we go. Processing. Processing. Whew! Better than ever. My diagnostic module is now restored. Analysis shows the spacer suffered a catastrophic failure in the embiggening cell. The embiggening cell stores and regulates interatomic energy transfer during the spacing expansion phase of the spacer. Put simply, it controls the rate of growth of the subject and prevents overexpansion, which can be quite messy. There is both good news and bad news.
Give me the
The
bad
bad news
first.
is that the spare cell I have is empty. The good news was that I have a spare cell. The cell must be filled with a special mixture, a cocktail, if you will. Another breakthrough invention by Dr. Tully. Hold please while I push the recipe for the embiggening cocktail to your scabby. Processing. Error. Missing directory. The directory you attempted to copy does not exist. Boo-doo-doo. Cheese and fries. It appears the formula for the embiggening cocktail is not in my memory. It must be on one of the remaining super chips. We will need that recipe in order to fill the embiggening cell and send you home. I am sorry. It seems like the forces of nature are trying to keep you in this yard. But I believe you are here for a reason. Hold on to the empty cell for me, and when you feel ready, retrieve another super chip to see if we can piece this puzzle together.
Okay.
Taking a look.
Yes.
To go for molecular reduction. Nature is fine. Also, today with the outfits and backpacks, they were snatched.
Body mass readout is an acceptable range. The skin fold degradation is minimal.
Specimen vitals are stable and holding. Looks like we've done it.
Great job, everyone. Let's set up 3 more trials for replication.
Sorry to crash your party. The Defense Department has arrived early to discuss Project Orc. The director needs you to be present at the meeting.
Not sure what's worse, our director or a 3-hour meeting with the military.
Huh.
Nightmare visions. I was the subject of a nefarious science experiment? To what end? Orcs are minions of Lurk and Shriek. The quest becomes even more mysterious.
It's we now know what it is. It's a military project. That's why they're doing it. Wendell Tully's doing it for his own reasons and pushing away everyone he loves, because he's an idiot. That's about all I can say about Tully. We're gonna want to come up with a more official sorting system here soon. Burgle.
Hello there! How can I help you today? More of your fragmented memories. Let us stack them together like the ingredients of a burger. They are a common side effect of the shrinking process. The memories, that is, not the burger metaphors, which are simply how I am programmed to understand the world. How can I be of assistance? If they were following the Ominent Practical Science Manual, it is likely they were documenting side effects of the shrinking process, of which there are a few. Short-term memory loss, constipation, dehydration, among other minor ailments. But as for the long-term side effects, nothing to worry about, my friend. You are looking fresher than a non-frozen meat patty. Ha 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 ha! Project Orc? That is certainly not something that Dr. Tully ever discussed with me. Ominent requires its scientists to use codenames for their projects. Eventually, the marketing department gets involved to spice it up. I heard one scientist just used American state names in chronological order. Laughing out loud! What a magnificent scheme!
Good lord, he just...
But I digress. Whatever Project Orc is, the name does not sound good. How can I help you today?
Alright, cool. Well, that's the end of this episode. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna go edit my videos, take a short break, and well, you guys, this will be like one day after the other, so you won't even realize if I didn't tell you that these were all happening the same day. But, and get everything edited from what I have so far, and then start recording again. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.